Hello, welcome. So it's that exciting time of year where we have butterflies out and about, flying around in fields and looking for flowers to eat. So today I'm going to show you some of the monarch butterflies that have been hanging around my house. So during the day, I can find the butterflies out feeding on any of the flowers in my yard and finding nectar in the flowers. The adult butterflies have specialized mouth parts that help them to get nectar out of flowers by sticking their little tube-like mouth parts into the center of the flower and then sucking out the nectar. So at night, they've been hanging out in my backyard. I have some tall trees, and as the sun is setting, they keep going higher and higher up to find the last little bit of sun as it comes over the roof of my house. So they've been flying around, and it's pretty neat to watch. So monarchs lay one egg at a time, and they lay them on the leaves of milkweed. And so this little caterpillar actually hatched 3 days ago. Okay, so here is this little caterpillar right here. If you look closely, you could still see the yellow and black markings on it. They look like little stripes. And it's been alive for 3 days. It's been hatched out of its little egg. This is where it was eating earlier today. So they kind of make this smiley face or crescent moon shape. So that's something you can look for when you're looking for caterpillars on milkweed leaves. All right, so here is another one that I just found this morning out on a milkweed plant. So it's a little bit bigger. You can see the size difference. So these caterpillars actually have 5 different instars, and each time they molt or shed their outer layer, they will be bigger than the previous instar. All right, so I love monarch caterpillars. I think they're really neat to find out in a field. This is a milkweed plant that I snipped so I could show you what it looks like. So these are their leaves. They're a little fuzzy on the underside. So you can kind of see they're a little lighter in color and they're a little bit fuzzy. They're starting to get seed pods this time of year also. But here is probably the second instar, this little caterpillar right here. And so like I said before, each time they molt or shed their outer skin, they will be a little bit bigger than before. And when they have their 5th instar, after that, the next step is making a chrysalis. And when they come out of that, they will be an adult butterfly. And that's how a lot of us know the monarchs, is seeing the adults flying around, the orange with the pretty spots on them. So now that I've shown you these milkweed leaves, I'm going to get my caterpillars back outside and put them on a milkweed plant that is living outside. We want to be really careful to not handle these, and so I just left them on the leaves, and I'm going to put them back outside so that they can go through their life cycle and hopefully turn into adult butterflies. All right, there are so many cool things to learn about monarch adult butterflies and the monarch caterpillars. If you want to learn more, you can check out monarch.org and learn more about the butterflies and their awesome migration and more about their life cycle. So each year the monarchs come up from either Southern California or Mexico, and they make their way here to lay eggs and keep the cycle going. And then some of the butterflies that live up here in the summertime are only here for a few weeks, and that's their life cycle. They have a very short life cycle, so depending on where they are in the migration process and in the summertime and the fall, that kind of determines how long they're going to live for. So National Geographic also has a lot of information about the monarch butterflies. I hope you learned something today and enjoyed seeing some of the different stages of the butterflies. Stay tuned for my next video on making a butterfly net.